Today ingredients makes 20 to 30 egg rolls. 1.5 pounds of ground pork, or you can use turkey meat if you like. 1 cup of crab meat. You can replace this with shrimps. Adding the crab meat in will make your egg roll more sweeter, so don't leave this out. It's very important too. 4 to 5 shallots and 3 cloves of garlic. 1 cup of shredded taro and 1 cup of shredded carrots and 2 eggs. This is egg roll wrapper. I use a super thin one. Ear mushroom, ½ cup. First we begin to soak a glass noodle in cold water for 15 minutes and soak the ear mushroom in hot water for 30 minutes. Wash it a couple of times and then rinse out the water, kind of squeeze it out. And now go through it and sort out the hard mushroom. Toss it all out. There's some hard pieces, so you don't use that. Just use the nice clean strips. Now you're gonna mince them. You don't have to mince them finely, just coarsely chop them actually. Okay. Set it aside for later use. The glass noodle, just use a scissor and cut into like an inch thick. Finally, grated the taro and the carrots. Mince the garlic. Thinly slice the shallots. Now we're going to combine all the ingredients. We're just going to put them all together in the bowl. It's better to use a bigger bowl so you have more room to move around. We're going to season the filling with ½ teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of ground black pepper, ½ tablespoon of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. We're going to use the whole egg today. Crack them open and just put them in. And use your hand to thoughtfully mix all the ingredients together until they all combine. This is how it should look when it's all combined. Now with this one egg, we're going to crack and only use the egg yolk. Discard the egg white, or you can save it for later for a different use. We're going to use this to seal the egg roll wrapper after we finish rolling it. You can use rice flour or any purpose flour mixed with some water. It's okay too. Lightly beat it up a little bit and then set it aside. Using a fork and a spoon to handle the fillings, keep your hands from getting dirty. Now we're going to cut the egg roll wrapper and just take it out from the bag. Don't worry if it's going to dry up. It's not going to be drying that fast, so just take it all out and peel one piece at a time as you go along and roll it. So don't peel all the rest. Now just place the egg roll wrapper on the flat surface and put in a little bit of the fillings. About a tablespoon of the filling, and try to pull it back a little bit as you go along and roll it up and fold both sides in tightly and roll it all the way until you reach this part where you're gonna use the back of the spoon and kind of put in the egg yolk and seal it. We're gonna do one more time. Place the fillings in, and again about a tablespoon of the fillings. You don't want to put too much fillings. It's gonna make the egg roll very soggy. Fold them in like this and kind of pull it back. Like as you tight it, make it like stretch it out with your hand to make about a 2-inch length of egg roll. Fold both sides in, and now you're gonna tightly roll it. Okay, now we're gonna seal it with egg wash. There you go. Arrange all the egg rolls on a plate like this after you finish and prepare them for frying. So we're gonna start frying the egg roll. Make sure you have a deep enough pan or a small pot to put the oil in, and just enough to cover the egg roll. You don't have to use too much oil. As long as it's just cover enough, the egg roll is pretty good. And when you fry the egg roll, just make sure it on medium-low heat. It takes a little bit patience to fry the egg roll if you want it to stay crunchier for a longer time. So by frying it in a medium-low heat, it's gonna stay crunchy for a long period of time. Okay, so now why don't we start to fry? Oh, so here I have this one, which is like a colander with the container on the bottom. I'm gonna place some paper towel on the bottom, so this way when you finish frying the egg roll, it's actually gonna absorb all the oil from the egg roll and help it stay crunchier and less greasy. Okay, so just put tons of towel on the bottom like this, and on the side, make sure you cover all the sides, just like this. Okay, and put it next to the so the way to test if the oil is hot enough, just take a little piece of egg roll paper and just drop it in. So that's good, hot enough. Now I'm gonna lower my heat to medium-low. Okay, so right here you're gonna drop the egg roll in one at a time. So I didn't use a lot of oil. This is a very deep pan. Okay, there you go. Don't overcrowd it, because you have to leave some space for you to turn the egg roll. So here I put like 2, 3, 5, 6. I put like 6 at a time. I have a small pot here. See how fast it's already turned a little bit like a light brown. Ooh, there you go. Be careful, don't do like I did. Okay, so now it's gonna be a little bit brown already, but actually it's already golden brown. So let's get ready to take the egg roll out. Okay, so when I fry the egg roll, I use chopstick because it's easy for me to move them around. But when you actually pick up the egg roll after you finish frying, you might need to use this thong right here to have a tight grab on the egg roll, so that the egg roll doesn't have a chance to drop back into the oil and then hurt yourself with it. Okay, so make sure you use this to grab it up. Okay, so here I go. See, it's nice and brown and evenly brown. I don't know if you can see this, but look at this. Ain't that nice? Okay, so we're gonna put it in the tray with the paper towel on the bottom. Just gonna lay it like that, one by one. Just gonna lay it like that. Lean against the basket or whatever you call it. Okay. This way the paper towel absorbs all the oil, so it won't be greasy, and it stays crunchy for a long time. Okay. Wait for the oil to warm up again, and then put in the other batch of egg roll. Just placing the egg roll. You see how the second batch, the oil is very foamy? It's because we have egg in there. That's what happens when you fry anything with egg. It makes the oil very foamy. So it's important to have a deep pan or a pot so the oil won't overflow. of egg roll. So this is how it looked when it finished frying. Look at that. Ain't that a beauty? So I'm gonna taste it, see how good it tastes. The reason why you put only a little bit of salt and sugar is because when you have too much sugar, it's gonna burn easily. Second of all, too much salt is very salty. With egg roll, it should taste a little sweet. So I put just like about half teaspoon of salt, and then I have a little bit more salty because of the oyster sauce. So a little amount of salt will go a long way. Okay? Enjoy your egg roll.